Welcome to the ICRC Kickoff Report as we gear up for week number 2 and 3, and we welcome you to the ICRC studio. Kyle Evans, thrilled to be alongside Bill Bretz. The newest member of our team is in the middle. It's Ethan Herzog. Gentlemen, how are we doing today?
Doing great. Football season can't be any better.
Yeah, I'm excited. We've had some interesting matchups in week 1, and we're going to dive right into our first segment on the ICRC Community Updates. Bill, start talking a little bit about Milford.
Okay, Milford and Harrison. We had two ICRC schools playing each other the first week. Harrison coming off a 9-4 season last year, won 35-0 over Milford. Milford struggled last year, 1-9. Don't know if they're going to have any issues so far this year, but they played a tough team the first time. Quarterback Brady Lawhon had 18 of 23 for 370 yards, and he had TD passes of 68, 33, and 56 yards. Wyatt Dennis had 106 yards on the ground. He had 1 rushing TD and 1 receiving. And the Wildcat defense held Milford to 76 total yards. So a big win for Harrison to begin the season.
Yeah, their head coach, Tom Grippa, he's been there a while. It'll be interesting to see, as you mentioned, if they can kind of get things going this year. Up next, we have Indian Hill. Talk a little bit about the Braves, Ethan.
Yeah, Indian Hill took down Roger Bacon 35-14, took down my Spartans. I'm still trying to recover from that one. But, I mean, you've got two very different teams that are at two very different points in their kind of life cycle at this point in the season. I mean, Indian Hill coming off a 13-1 season. They were at the top of the CHL last year, lost way deep in a playoff push. Devlin Daniel is as advertised as always, 6 for 12, 109 yards, 2 touchdowns, had 179 all-purpose yards and 3 total touchdowns as well. They'll take on Beechwood next, which is going to be a big test for them down in Kentucky. And Roger Bacon, I'll touch on them here too. They're a young team, and they made a lot of young mistakes, but they also showed a lot of promise too as well. Caleb Nashi, he's a freshman quarterback, already has 1 D1 offer to his name down in the South. But they have a strong rushing attack, and I think it's going to be something to look out for, especially going up against Western Hills next week.
Yeah, I think it's interesting now because the CHL, for a while, Bill, the CHL was kind of run through Wyoming, but I think Indian Hill has now changed that over the past couple of seasons.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that a little bit later on, how those
talk a little bit about Lebanon up next. They're having a pretty good season.
Yeah, Lebanon, they coming off an 8-4 campaign last year. They beat Northmont out of Dayton 38-14. Quarterback Logan Schmank had 178 yards, 3 touchdowns. One of them was 64 yards. The Warrior defense, they had 10 tackle for losses and 2 takeaways. So Lebanon starting off big. They did last year. Looks like another good year for them.
Yeah, I think, and something else to point out too, is that Winton Woods lost week 1 to Springfield. So that could be an advantage for some of those schools in ECC that are typically chasing either Winton Woods. Of course, Anderson did. Anderson won or lost?
They lost.
They lost. Okay, so but it'll be interesting to see how that kind of plays out moving forward. Up next, the Panthers of Little Miami.
Yeah, I mean, they opened up their season with a shutout, 299 total yards, and Braden Brown, a stat line that I looked at and I thought it was wrong, 7 for 9, 146 yards and 3 touchdowns. Didn't need to throw many passes, but clearly had the offense churning on a very good note. I couldn't find any stats on the website for looking for the comparison for South Dearborn, but they were off to a very slow start, scoring no touchdowns. The defense showed out. Little Miami's up against Turpin, who lost their first game. So Little Miami's going to be looking to go on a little bit of a run there coming into next week.
Yeah, Panthers 1-0 for the first time since 2023. Up next, we get to talk about my Mason Comets. Well, what a struggle.
Well, actually, I got Mariemont.
Okay, let's talk about Mariemont.
Okay, we're going to talk Mariemont first, then we're going to talk about Mason Comets. So Mariemont off to a 1-0 start, 8-5 overall last year. They shut out Claremont Northeastern 33-0. Quarterback David Kohler had 5 for 9, 106 yards. 1 touchdown. The defense, Warrior defense, held CNE to 37 yards total offense. Chase Raber had a 55-yard interception return. So the Warriors are off to a good start.
Now we'll talk about the Comets.
Which is funny because I'm on the call tomorrow for Mason and Sycamore, so I've been prepping for this game very heavily. And I mean, it was a struggle for your Comets. I'm so sorry. They were shut out for the first time since 2024. It was a 31-0 loss to Coleraine back in 2024, 2 years ago. And they take on Sycamore. I mean, you look at some of these stats. Mason had 3 passers on the day. They were combined 7 for 11 for 49 total yards. Alex Nagel had 100 rushing yards on the day, and that was probably your main standout, is their rushing attack is there.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably going to be what they're going to be looking forward to moving forward. They're in a bit of a rebuild. They've been the past couple of years. They're still trying to figure it out. But they take on Sycamore, who last year went 0-10. They've had 2 winless seasons in the past 10 years. And the last time that Sycamore beat Mason was 3 years ago. So I think that Mason's going to have a way to kind of get back on track with their trip over to the A's.
Yeah. Comets were also 2 for 10 on third down. That doesn't help. And they were 6 penalties for 43 yards. So that will not make Brian Kastner happy at all. Up next.
Well, I'll ask you, Kyle. I think it's kind of incredible when you think about Mason. They're the biggest school in the state of Ohio.
Yeah.
They've been in GMC now, 15 plus years. They won the All Trophy every year in the GMC.
Yeah.
They dominate sports all over the place. They've never won a football championship.
Yeah,
what's up with this?
I don't have an answer for that one.
I know. I think it's kind of amazing because you think about it. They've dominated so many other sports in that league, but not football.
Not football, no.
Interesting.
Let's talk about the Mount Healthy Owls.
Owls 0-10 last year, off to a tough start this year. They were up against a very good West Claremont team, lost 42-12. Their 2 touchdowns for an 8-yard run and 51-yard interception return. The Owls went 5 straight years of being in the playoffs, and they really had a good team for about 5 years. Last year was definitely a rebuilding year because they lost everybody basically from 2 years ago. So we're going to see how Mount Healthy does. I mean, it's going to be a struggle for them, it looks like so far, but you never know. Maybe things get turned around.
Yeah, we'll see what happens for them. Up next, North College Hill Trojans. They did not have a Week 1 matchup, but what are your expectations on them moving forward?
I think they're going to probably fill in as well they did last season. That's my neck of the woods. I'm from around North College Hill. I've been around this team for a while. We're 8-3 last season. They lost to Mariemont 31-12 in the postseason last year. They were supposed to play Fairpoint Harding in Week 1, but that game got canceled. And now they're open up against Ponitz at Welcome Stadium up in Dayton. They'll be in Welcome Stadium twice. But I think that this is going to be a big jump for North College Hill. They're returning 14 seniors, and they've got Arneo Carr, who last season 105 for 220, just over 2,000 passing yards, 18 touchdowns, 60 interceptions. I think that's going to be a very big key to watch out for North College Hill and moving forward, especially coming into the season where it's going to be high expectations after last season.
All right, up next, Princeton. Vikings took down Moeller in Week 1, 31-24.
Well, that was by far the game of the week there for this area. It was on Spectrum. It was on statewide. And the Vikings, they had 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. They opened up a close game. Their quarterback is Monsanto Tolbert, and he is from Taft High School. From Taft, he was all-state quarterback last year. Although it's interesting, he hasn't verbal commit to Michigan as a defensive back, but he doesn't play defensive back for Princeton. I noticed he wasn't in any stats with that. But quarterback, 137 yards, 1 touchdown pass. Jordan Hall, 88-yard touchdown pass. That was early on in that game. Hall also had 2 other rushing touchdowns. Defensively, Derek Jeffries had 11-yard pick 6. So the Vikings win the king of the block for the first time since 1991. It's hard to believe that Moeller has dominated all those years. And Moeller overall holds a 41-8 record against Princeton. And I just scratched my head going, they're both huge, big programs of how Moeller has dominated that programs for so many years.
Last time Princeton beat Moeller, that game was played at the old college Hall of Fame stadium, which used to be up in the Kings Island area. That was one of the trivia questions on the broadcast side.
ICRC did some broadcasts up there. I remember doing broadcasts up there, so I know what you mean.
All right. Coming up, we're going to jump into some picks when we take a timeout, come back on the other side of this break. We welcome you back to the ICRC Kickoff Report here from the ICRC studio. By the way, this is a gorgeous setup, awesome setup that they have for us today.
Great job, guys.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to jump into some league picks. This is something that me and Bill talked a little bit about, off the air this week, doing some prep, and we're going to start in the CHL. Go ahead.
I think you said it earlier. Indian Hill, Wyoming, they've dominated that league since 2009. Either Wyoming or Indian Hill have won that league, except for 2 years. Madeira won 2 years there. I think it's going to come down to those two teams again. I mean, I think almost everybody in the CHL thinks that way. Outside chance, if one of them falters, Mariemont maybe. So they last won the CHL in 1996. It was under Tom Crosby, legendary coach back then. And I believe they went to the state that year too. So, but anyway, that's my feeling. I don't know what you guys think about that.
Ethan?
I'm Indian Hill. I got to go with them. I think they're going to pull off the repeat. I mean, just Devlin Daniel. That's it. That's the tweet. You can quote me on that on social media. It's fine. I don't really care because I probably won't respond. But I am very convinced that Devlin Daniel and the entirety of Indian Hill is going to go back. They might even win state. I think that they have that real possibility with all of the returners that they have, all the new talent that they have. They were very impressive week one, and I can't wait to see them week two.
And it just said, to real quickly add to that, those teams meet in the fourth week of the season. So they meet early on, Wyoming and Indian Hill. Yeah. So it could be decided by that.
It really could be decided week 4. And then the rest of the CHL slate doesn't matter.
Yep. There you go.
Is that game at Wyoming or is it at Indian Hill?
No, it's at Indian Hill.
It's at Tomahawk Stadium. That's going to be a good one.
I think I'm going to take the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys get back onto the winning side of things in this league. But they will have to control, if that's the word I want to use, Devin Daniels. By the way, he's also verbally committed to Mississippi State to play baseball, so he's a good baseball player as well. But I'm taking the Cowboys. All right, up next, the CMAC. Who you got in the CMAC, Bill?
CMAC, you almost have to look back at CMAC and say, well, it's got to be Taft because of the history of Taft. But I tell you what, I'm impressed the first week's games with Hughes and Withrow. Both of them scored 50-plus points in their opening week. And I don't know, they could be a factor right now in this whole thing there. But I think I'm going to lean towards Taft right now.
I'm Team Withrow. I have been for a very long time. I've always been impressed by their talent. And I also am partial to their stadium. I think it's great. I love their stadium and over towards that Rookwood area. Yeah. It's fantastic. But I mean, they always have so much talent and a lot of elite guys that always go on to the next level. So I would have to go with Withrow.
I'm going to take the Senators in this one just because of the history. And but yeah, it's definitely them or Withrow up to win it. All right, up next, ECC.
ECC, I think Anderson's run is over. Wow. The Redskins had a good run there for the Raptors. I'm sorry, had a good run there for a while. I think one of our ICRC schools got to be in that pick there. I think Lebanon looks pretty good, although you got to go with West Claremont. They've been strong for the last couple years. I don't think Winton Woods is as good this year as they have been. So I think they're on. But I think it might come down to West Claremont or Lebanon. I'll kind of lean towards Lebanon since it's an ICRC school.
Now I'll have to pull out my Lee Corso and say, stop right there, my friend, because I have to pull out Anderson. I think they're looking for revenge. I think they've got the talent to do it. And it pains me that Winton Woods is down towards the bottom now. My cousin went to Winton Woods. He plays in Alabama. I have a soft spot for Winton Woods. But I think Anderson is one of those schools that they can come back. They have a lot of talent. They have a good coaching staff that can mold their kids around it. And I think that they're going to be looking for a little bit of revenge after last season, not winning it and, coming around.
I like this guy already, Bill. Me and him are on the same page. I'm taking the Raptors. It's their division. If you just said that Winton Woods is not going to be as good this year, then I'm definitely taking Anderson to win this league. But I think that Lebanon is definitely a contender to win this league. But yeah, I'd say Lebanon or Winton Woods.
I do need to fact check myself. Anderson did win the ECC last season.
Yeah,
I am full of lies and deceit. But it reinforces my statement that I think they can just two-peat it. I'll just change my wording. They're going to two-peat it. I think that Anderson is always going to be that lock for me.
I think as we get into this next pick for the Greater Miami Conference, I'm pretty sure I know who you're picking, or at least one of. I got a 50-50 shot that you're either going to pick Team A or Team B in my head. But who are you picking, Bill?
A Team A. No, I think the GMC is going to go through either Princeton or Lakota West.
Yeah.
Those two teams be the strong teams right now. They have been for the last couple of years. They do meet in week number 5. That will be considered a home game for Princeton. And we didn't mention this at the beginning there, but Princeton's new stadium is scheduled to open October 2nd with Mason. So they actually have 3. It's interesting. They have 3 home games in September. All of them are going to be played at Laughlin. Yeah. And one of those games is Lakota West. So I think it's going to come down to the winner of that game is going to be the GMC champion. And I'm going to lean a little bit towards the Vikes on this one.
If, and this is a big if, obviously one of those teams is going to win the league, but if there had to be a third team that maybe contends, who would you pick? Or who would you see maybe potentially coming in third place in this league?
Maybe Fairfield.
Fairfield, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on Oak Hills.
That's right.
I think they're out with a vengeance.
Yeah, Oak Hills had a big first week.
Yeah. They're not my pick, but
Yeah.
I do think Oak Hills has a case to be made for fighting for contention. But Princeton, I mean, come on, you beat Moeller. I think I'm a GCL guy. I have been my entire life. I grew up in the GCL. If you beat a GCL powerhouse like Moeller, I think you deserve to win your conference. And Princeton has proven year in and year out that they're one of those teams that they dominate and they've got talent. And I think, too, to piggyback off of the fact that they're opening up October 2nd against Mason, it's their homecoming game. I'm so sorry for what's about to happen to the Coyotes. They may lose by 80. I am so sorry.
This is pick on Kyle Day here.
It is. I'm not trying to, but.
Yeah, give me Princeton. They're the best team. I think that when the playoffs come around, though, I think it's Princeton. This is a very early season prediction, but I think it's Princeton X Division I, Region 4 finals. That's my prediction right now.
Absolutely.
All right, up next, the GCL Co-Ed.
Oh, co-ed, or you want to do? Oh, okay, we'll do co-ed first. The co-ed, I think right now after week number 1, looking at it, I think Baden's going to be the team to beat in that league. Alter, though, is right there. Interesting enough that last year Baden beat Alter in the first round in the playoffs. Yeah. So Alter might be a little bit of revenge factor coming up here. So, but right now I'm going to lean towards Baden.
Yeah. I think this is a league that has it been dominated by Baden, or has it been them and Alter kind of back and forth?
It's been dominated by Alter primarily.
Alter, yeah.
Because back when I was my first half of my high school career, Roger Bacon, we were in the GCL Co-Ed, and for years prior to that as well. I mean, you're looking at Alter. Alter was the thorn in our side. They were always the team that were like, oh gosh, we have to go play Alter. We're going to lose again, like because Alter was that team. But I think that the totem pole's kind of shifted at this point because Baden's been good. Baden's been that team. They're the Hamilton team. I think if you're going to look at that region of Southwest Ohio and the Hamilton area, the Baden Rams always come up in conversation. They've got one of the best teams in the GCL Co-Ed, and I think that they're going to probably win it again this year.
Yeah, both sides of the ball for them are great, but I think their defense has really been excellent the past couple of seasons. All right, up next, the Miami Valley Conference.
Oh, wait a minute. We got GCL South.
Yeah.
We got the big schools.
We got to talk about the powerhouses.
I got to talk about those big schools down there. So I'm thinking right now that for the championship this year, you might be looking west a little bit because I think Elder might be the Panthers' year to win the league. Obviously, that is such a tough league. I mean, you can't rule out St. X, you can't rule out Moeller, and even LaSalle's right in there. But I think just based off what I've seen the first week of the season, I'm going to take the Elder Panthers.
I mean, you look at this, it's like the AFC North of high school football.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you look at how smash mouth this is, how much all 4 of these teams just hate each other. But I think it's LaSalle's turn.
Wow.
I am going to boldly say that the LaSalle Lancers are going to come back. It's been a minute since they've won the South, but I think they have the chance. I think they're going to pull off a couple of upsets because in all actuality, they really only need to win another 2 league games. Then they can claim the title because that's how GCL South works. Yeah. So they can take down. I think they can take down St. X. I think they're having a bit of a down year, which my Bombers, I'm so sorry. But I also think that they can squeak by against Elder, which Elder's a great team. They're a fantastic team, but I think that if you look at the schedule, Elder hosts LaSalle. I don't think LaSalle's going to play scared at the Pit, and that's something that we've seen from all three other GCL South teams in this league, is that they can go into the Pit. They don't play scared.
Yeah.
And the Pit is notoriously one of those very high-octane atmospheres in high school football in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I got a quick story here. My dad played soccer at Anderson, and they were playing Elder. I think it was just a regular season game at the Pit. And when they were leaving, the Elder, I assume the Elder soccer team, they were throwing rocks at their bus.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Crazy, but yeah, that's
Wow.
that's like that environment at the Pit.
Yeah.
Well, I did a game there a few years ago, and parking's impossible there. I mean,
Yeah.
I parked, so it took me
Yeah.
two weeks to get to my car after the game's over with. So, but it is quite a place. I mean, it's iconic.
Might as well call you Odysseus with the trying to get to your car. It's,
Really?
it's the Odyssey. It's the expedition.
Well, I like this segment because we're all going to pick different teams. I'm going to pick St. X. I think it's anyone's division to win, but I think St. X comes out on top. And as you mentioned, they do start slow. I was just say I have some sources at work that tell me that basically for some reason St. X doesn't really get in a groove until he has a son on the team. He says till week 4 they kind of get things going. But
Sounds like the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah. But I think it's the Bombers.
I think it's going to be a give me though that all 4 of those teams will be in the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely.
All right, now we can do the Miami Valley Conference.
Yeah, now they have 3 divisions. So we'll start with Gray, and I'm going to take Cincinnati Country Day. They've been the powerhouse there, but I think the team to watch that could really give them trouble would be North College Hill. If North College Hill is coming on strong like they did last year, it could be down to a match between those two. And let me check and see when they play each other. They play each other in week number 9, and it is at home at North College Hill. So I think that could come down to that. The Scarlet Division, I think CHCA wins that one. And then the White Division, which is interesting, they have 3 divisions now this year.
Yeah.
I think you have to go with St. Bernard there.
I mean, Gray. I want to say North College Hill. I think that they're going to be right where they left off. They're going to be fiery after their loss to Mariemont last season in the playoffs. They're going to be fighting tooth and nail. They're going to want that top spot in the Gray, and that's what they're going to get. I'd love to say Roger Bacon and the Scarlet, but they're a young team. I think they'll have a decent season, but I do not think that they're going to be pushing any limits by any extent. However, I am going to go with Purcell Marion and I think that they are going to need to. They've got a lot of potential, and I think they can scrape something by. And it's going to be hard because CHCA is one of those teams that they are always also really good. They've got top facilities. They've got a lot of recruiting that goes on. Recruiting, we'll say, in high school level. But they're a good team. They always have been, and they always will be. And then at the very bottom in the the White Division, St. Bernard. I think they could probably squeak something by.
Yeah, give me all Bill's picks. I'm just gonna copycat out.
Okay, there you go.
And then we'll just make it an even slate for the SWAT, and we'll just say Harrison.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless anyone has something crazy or wild.
And the thing about the SWAT is, if you look at it, the website doesn't exist anymore because the league doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Nope.
And but they had, after they broke up 3 years ago, they had some kind of interesting agreement with the football teams that, and I think it's because of scheduling, that they would continue on with a SWAT championship for 3 years. So this is the 3rd year of that SWAT championship. Yeah. There's only 3 teams. There's Northwest, there's Mount Healthy, and Harrison. Yeah. So, but like you said, I think we'll all agree Harrison.
Bill, give me Mount Healthy. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Get him off the set.
All right, you take Northwest then. Okay, all right. All
right, let's jump into our pick segment. We're going to start in the GMC. Typically, this game is played week number 10. We got the Mason Comets 0-1 traveling to 0-1 Sycamore. Both teams in rebuild mode. Who you taking in this matchup, Bill?
Well, yeah, they're both in rebuild mode. That's definitely true. I think they're both kind of equal right now. I got to lean towards Sycamore. My nieces are in the band there, so I better go with Sycamore. But I'm going to take Sycamore just because of home field advantage.
Yeah. Ethan?
We're really going to be picking on you because I'm also got to go Sycamore because they've got a chip on their shoulder. They haven't beaten Mason in a very long time. It is their home opener, but needless to say, it's going to be a good game regardless. I think it's going to be a one-score game. If that, I think it may even be a one-point game because these two teams, they're very different, but they are going to give you a very, very exciting game because they're both kind of in the same spot. They're both trying to kind of find their identity, and this might be the game that they do it.
No, I'm taking Mason, not because that's where I went, but because A's haven't beaten them since 2023, and I think Mason gets over the hump, gets this win, starts getting their season going. All right, up next, Kings taking on Winton Woods. Knights are 1-0. Winton Warriors had that loss to Springfield. Last year, the Knights were 9-2, lost to Harrison in the first round. And I think for Winton Woods, I think one of the challenges that we're starting to see with them is bumping up to that Division I level. I believe two seasons ago, maybe 3 seasons ago. Who are you picking, Bill? Warriors or Knights?
Well, I think maybe for the same reason, because I think they're both pretty evenly matched, even though Winton Woods did lose the first game of the season. But I think I'll just take Winton Woods just simply because of home field advantage. But I think it's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
I think this guy copied my notes because I also picked Winton Woods for that same reason. But I mean, they're also looking to get back on track after they went 9-3 last season. They lost to Princeton in the postseason last year, and they're going to try and get themselves back to it. They've got the talent. They are a very strong team, and they represent themselves very well. I think Winton Woods over Kings.
I think when these two teams play, at least over the past couple of seasons, I think the games have been close. Maybe they haven't. I don't have that information in front of me, but I'm taking Winton Woods too. They're at home. I feel like the games are always close, but give me the Warriors. All right, up next we're gonna go over the river to Elder taking on Covington Catholic Colonels. Bill.
Okay, I think another good game.
Yeah.
I think another close game. Covington Cath is big in Northern Kentucky, big in the state of Kentucky. It is at Covington Catholic, but I think I'm going to be leaning towards the Panthers to pull off a game, but I think it's going to be very close.
You picked Elder to win the division. Do you think they go undefeated, 10-0?
I don't think so. It's tough to do that with the time schedule they have, because they're non-league schedule. Of course, these GCL teams play a lot of non-league teams. It's tough to do. So
I have to go the same. I think Covington Catholic is going to be in the Kentucky State playoffs. There's no doubt about it. They're always one of the best teams in the state of Kentucky. And a little sidebar, their basketball team is fantastic. They have one of the best basketball programs in the state of Kentucky. But back to the gridiron, I think Elder is going to beat them by like 2 points. I can see that very easily. Both teams are incredibly talented, but like Bill said, Elder's the better team.
Panthers beat them 28-20 last year. Panthers get the best of them this year. That's my pick as well. All right, up next, 1-0 Harrison taking on 1-0 McNicholas. Wildcats shut out Milford last week. McNicholas shut out Turpin 31-0. So what's going to happen this week?
Well, that's another interesting game because, like I said, both of them pitched shutouts last week. It's at McNicholas. So Harrison's got to come all the way across the county. Well, that's about as far as you can go in the county and still stay in Hamilton County. So, but I'm going to take the Wildcats.
Same, very same. I think I also think that Harrison. I know I talked about the Pit, that being one of a top-tier atmosphere in high school football in Cincinnati. Might I raise you, Harrison High School? I think they have a fantastic fan base between their students and their parents. Their field is top tier. They've got one of the best atmospheres on that side of Cincinnati. Give me Harrison.
Yeah, give me the Wildcats. I'm just going to be piggyback off you two. All right, up next, the game in my neck of the woods, 1-0 Oak Hills taking on 1-0 Fairfield. Highlander scored 49 points last week, and then for Fairfield, Corius Booker, he scored 2 touchdowns in their Week 1 win over Wayne. Who are you taking in this GMC showdown?
Well, first off, I think I know who Ethan's going to take in this one, but I think for the same reason we took those first 2 games, I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. But I'm going to lean towards Fairfield just because of the home field.
I have in big, bold letters, don't sleep on Oak Hills in my notes.
He does.
They got something to prove. They got something to prove, especially after Week 1 where they had that big win to open up the season. And I think they're going to walk into Alumni Stadium and they're going to take down Fairfield. It's going to be a high-scoring game, but I think Oak Hills will get the edge on it. And then they play Lakota East after that. trying to keep that momentum rolling against one of the best teams in the GMC.
Yeah. It was something that interested me last week in the Wayne Fairfield game because I went up and watched it. Yes, Fairfield won, but Wayne also committed a lot of turnovers, right? But Fairfield also committed a lot of turnovers. So I'm going to take Oak Hills in this one. I'm leaning towards the Highlanders. I think they're getting things rolling in terms of their program. And I think Fairfield, I think they're riding high on their week 1 win over Wayne. All right, up next, we will go up north. Withrow 1-0, taking on 0-1 Chaminade-Julienne.
Yeah, the CJ up there. I'm very impressed with Withrow's first week win, and I think they are going to keep it going. I think they'll be 2-0 after Friday night, so I'll take Withrow.
Same. Give me Withrow.
Yep, give me the Tigers.
Yeah.
All right, up next, this was an interesting matchup. 0-1 St. Xavier taking on 0-1 Wayne. Bombers lost 20-7 last week to Lakota West, and then, as I mentioned earlier, Wayne had 6 turnovers against Fairfield. We're taking Bill.
It's at Wayne.
Yeah.
That's a tough stadium up there to win at. But I think I'm going to lean towards the Bombers. I think the Bombers will come back this week and win.
Say next. They are peeved. I have a much meaner word on my notes, but they are not pleased after the loss to Lakota West.
Yeah.
I think they're going to take that frustration out on Wayne, and it's going to be. It very well might be a bloodbath.
I mean, if Wayne coughed the ball up 6 times against Fairfield, you cough the ball up 6 times or more against any GCL school, I think they're just going to eat you alive. Mm-hmm. Give me the Bombers. All right, now to the game of the week. Norwood, 0-1, taking on 1-0 Mariemont. Bill.
Mariemont. Any other questions? So we'll talk about that, I know, after the next break, but I'm going to take Warriors.
I would have to go the same. I do want to give a shout out to Norwood. They hosted Roger Bacon week 1. Very, very nice facilities. Very happy that they did that. However, I do think Mariemont's going to take the edge over Norwood in that week 1 game. Mariemont, just dominated week 1.
Yeah, this has been a very lopsided series. All right, so give me the Warriors as well. All right, coming up, Ethan, Bill, and I are going to talk about the Norwood-Mariemont game as we continue to roll on here on the ICRC Kickoff Report. Welcome back to the ICRC Kickoff Report. Kyle Evans, thrilled to be alongside Bill Bretz, Ethan Herzog. We're having some fun. It's the first kickoff show of the season. We're going to dive into the game of the week here on ICRC. Norwood taking on Mariemont. Bill, what do you got on Norwood?
Well, I wish I could say more positive things about Norwood. I'm a former coach there. I taught there for 29 years. But I can tell you right now, Norwood's had some struggles here. Yeah. They haven't had the last time they were an even record at 5-5 was 2017. Yeah. So they haven't had a winning record since that time. This is the 6th year that this current rivalry has been going on between Mariemont and the Warriors. Have won the last 5 in blowouts. Last week, Norwood lost 43-0 to Deer Park. They have a sophomore quarterback, Braylon Evans, and I think Ethan, you were saying he's like 8 for 20 last week, so he did not do that well. Their leading rusher is Bryson Willis. He's a two-way player. He plays safety. It's just the Indians have struggled, and I don't see it getting any better week number 2. But I do have a little positive thing to say about Norwood. I have to say this. Okay, I think people have been around with football over the years. They know that they had a great running back a few years ago named Mark Edwards. In late 90s, late 80s, early 90s. He had 6,000 yards rushing in high school. He went to Notre Dame. He played, he was captain of the Notre Dame team in his senior year. He played 9 seasons in the NFL, 4 different teams, including he won a Super Bowl with the Patriots. And he finished up his season in Jacksonville, finished up his career in Jacksonville, and that's where he lived ever since that time. So fast forward to now, this present day, Mark has a son, Xander Edwards. And Xander Edwards is a junior this year. He's at the Bowles High School in Jacksonville. Last season, he had 44 rushing touchdowns in his sophomore year, 2,600 yards rushing. One game, he had 522 yards rushing and 8 touchdowns in one game. He broke the state record, and you guys will love this. The state record is held by Derrick Henry.
Wow.
So, and that was a sophomore now. So he has gotten several offers right now. He is beginning his junior year right now. He comes into the season the ninth ranked running back in the country. So, and only a junior this year. So he's taken after Dad. And one of his schools they're interested in is Notre Dame. So I just wonder if he's going to go back to Notre Dame. But little story about the past there for Norwood.
Well, his dad won Mr. Ohio football way back
Oh, yeah.
when he played, and
Right.
his son will probably win Mr. Florida football at that rate.
And as a personal note, I had him in class, and he is a class individual. He's one of the, I still remember him as a lot of times athletes don't fit the category of being a class person all the way around. Mark Everts was.
Stories from Bill.
There we go.
I like it. All right, what about the Warriors, Ethan?
I think that this is going to be the Warriors game.
Yeah.
Through and through. I mean, Mariemont coming off of a 33-0 win against Claremont Northeastern. I mean, I don't think there's much else to say. Other than that, I mean, they look good. They looked good last year. I think they're looking to continue. Davis Kohler, their starting quarterback, 5 for 9, 106 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception in the 33-0 win. And I mean, the rushing attack's probably what you're going to look at a little bit more as well. They had 143 total rushing yards on the day. And I want to say, too, they also had a pick six, 55-yard interception return. Chase Raber had that one, was contributed. So I think between the offense and the defense from Mariemont, it's going to be a wash. So sorry.
If you had to pinpoint, or could Mariemont shoot themselves in the foot in any way?
I don't see how they can.
Okay.
I mean, if Norwood could,
You know what I'm trying to
if
ask.
Norwood can control the ball,
Yeah.
that might be to their favor.
Yeah.
If they can't, I don't know if they're capable of doing that.
Yeah.
And you talked about the rushing. That's a tradition at Mariemont over the years. They've always been a school that've had good running backs. That goes back to the days of Tom Crosby years ago, and so that's no surprise that they have kept it going. And if they keep it on the ground, which they could, and they dominate the game, it could be a long day for Norwood.
What I'll say, too, is that Claremont Northeastern forced 3 turnovers against Mariemont. So Mariemont, you might want to look out for Norwood trying to force the ball out in certain situations as well. Get those turnovers going, find a way to sneak yourself a win. Any given Saturday, any given Friday. It's high school football, not college football. That starts this week, too. I'm all over the place. I never know what day it is. But you know what? I could see it. I don't think you should ever count any team out. That's always been my philosophy. I think that if the stars align and the waters are calm enough for Norwood, I think they can pull it off.
Yeah. Well, you don't play the games where we are in a piece of paper. You have to play them on the field, and they do play at Mariemont, and that's a great place.
Yeah.
That's a great football facility there, and those students are all fired up usually.
You can watch the game tomorrow night on ICRC-TV. It's going to wrap it up for our ICRC Kickoff Report. For Bill and Ethan, Kyle Evans saying so long.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love. Love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our everyday.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
All right, you're watching ICRC, and this is Mariemont versus Norwood tonight. Paxton's. Oh. All right, this is ICRC with Mariemont versus Norwood tonight, and I'm joined here with Anders Van Loo.
What a beautiful night for some Friday night football. We got a good matchup going. You know, what do you think, Paxton? How do you think today's going to look?
You know, Anders, not to be too grim with you, just looking over some basic stats from last year. Norwood 1-9, and then you have Mariemont with a bunch of new freshmen coming in, and they're looking solid out there.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's what I think. What do you think?
I think, you know, both teams have some solid players, it looks like. You got some big, tough guys. You got a big kicker out there. I think this is going to be a good game, and see how this one goes.
Yeah, you know, I'm excited to see. From what I can tell, Mariemont's put in a ton of work behind the scenes, especially over the summer. I know just from a couple of players, Brady especially, telling me a lot of early morning practices and not leaving till late in the afternoon. I think these guys are trained for the heat. They're conditioned. They're ready to go.
Okay, yeah. I'm sure both teams have been well preparing for these Friday nights, and yeah.
You know, I do want to just throw in there. There are a couple players, take Jahara Hagen or Richie Banders, where they're just, you know, outsizing some of our players. I don't know if that's going to cause any issues, but I'm excited to see.
What he means by our players is Mariemont, just to clarify. Yeah, they do have some taller dudes, some bigger players, so.
We'll see if that's a factor here tonight.
Yeah. Clear skies, beautiful sunset, a little bit of clouds actually. Beautiful night though.
Not too bad, yeah. I think we're running around right around the 80-degree mark, so hopefully nothing too extreme for these guys out there.
Yeah. All right, and they're about ready to get kicked off. And here we go.
All right.
Short return.
Oh.
Owen Dunning with the fumble of the ball. Oh.
Wow.
He's getting through.
Incredible.
Down about 45 after about a 10-yard return.
Impressive stuff with Dunning firing us off with a 10-yard return.
Yeah. Impressive to see what he was able to do with that, because that was a bit of a surprise. They didn't kick it all the way back. But,
kind of a handsy catch as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Surprising.
I think he may have overthought that a bit.
Well, they made the best of it.
So we have Mariemont here, 1-0. They took the win last week. Pretty sure they did steamroll the other team, and they have Norwood 0-1. Not too sure how they did that game, but we'll see what they can do today. See what they can do this play.
Let's see.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Chase Raver.
He's
wide
open.
Wow. He's deep, and it's a touchdown.
Are you kidding me?
First play.
That is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Stuff. Wow.
First play of the game, and it's a Chase Raver touchdown.
Chase Raver, that's ridiculous. How do you like me now is what he said. That is ridiculous. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow, impressive stuff.
What a crazy start.
I mean, this is what I mean. These guys are just ready to go. They're fired up. As soon as they touch the field, they're on it.
Yeah. Mariemont's bringing the energy today.
No warming up here tonight. That's impressive.
Yeah. We have kicker Mitch Barr here.
Let's see what he's got.
Wow, that was just an impressive start there, Paxton,
I'm
wasn't it?
kind of at a loss for words. And there it is. Fantastic. Wow. Mariemont is...
Mariemont, first play,
showing
first
off
score.
Some of that just dedication, just straight up. It's just A to B for these guys right now.
Yeah, I mean, impressive start. Exactly what you need if you want to win this game.
I'm assuming Norwood's a little shaken. I mean, you don't see that very often.
Yeah, I mean, they gotta swallow that, and kind of.
You gotta reset, right? I mean.
Yeah, they kind of have to reset.
You gotta let that first one go and say, all right, well, lucky, whatever, we're here to play. Let's go. I don't know.
I mean, great job by Mariemont there. Not really. Wasn't expecting the trick play there. Were you? Like at
certainly
all?
not. That was, wow. Okay. It worked though. I'm not gonna bash that. That's impressive.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what Norwood has in store on this receiving.
And that's one thing though. I tell you with Mariemont, not the biggest guys, but they put in the work and they got the talent.
They got heart too.
Well, absolutely. I mean, look at our guys compared. Well, look at Mariemont's guys compared to a lot of Norwood's guys. Size and height-wise, sometimes it's a clear cut to the other team. But I don't know. I feel like they have the heart and the dedication, and Mariemont certainly does not put themselves down with size, at least.
Well, I'm sure you know who Paxton wants to win this game. Let's see what they can do on this return.
Okay.
Fix it up.
Number 11. Okay.
We have about 4 Mariemont players on that tackle. I believe Ryan Kreutz was there, number 13.
Shaylin Price with the catch on Norwood.
Oh. All right, they'll start about the 25-yard line. Quarterback in the backfield, Braylon Evans.
All right.
Oh, pass deflected, almost intercepted by number 17. Miles Schneider. Here we go, second down for Norwood.
That's got to be kind of a routine play for Norwood, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was a check down pass. Just couldn't get it there. Right through the hands like he had butterfingers.
That's got to be bread and butter for these guys if they want to throw up a real contest, I think.
Yeah. Some motion in the backfield.
All right, let's see.
And it's a handoff.
Okay.
It appears. Oh, Mariemont is all over that.
And he is down, folks. That is,
They are excited. They are excited. That was a great play. And they read that run like a book.
Yeah, I don't know what Norwood's plan was there because they. Okay, well, they got to get broken into the game. I think that's what needs to happen. They need to get a warm up.
They just did not have any blockers there.
No.
And there was a swarm of about 5 Mariemont players there to tackle him.
Yeah.
Not ideal if you're at running back, but let's see if Norwood adds some pressure. Already in the backfield. He's pressure into Mariemont's head coach's hands. He almost got the interception himself.
Don't see that very often. Yeah, not a great pass.
Brings down 4th down. It was quick. Mariemont did a good job on defense.
Yeah, well, actually, I mean, I think it's all right for Mariemont. It's solid. It's nothing crazy, but
they did get a sack.
I guess that's all you need, though.
Yes.
Tonight. Yeah. I mean, really. Well, we'll see. Norwood might bring the goods later in the game. Who knows?
Norwood, let's see what they do. Probably going to punt it, hopefully.
You have to assume.
Whoa! And the punt is deflected.
Are you kidding me?
I believe Ryan Krutz.
That is just ridiculous.
Wow.
Wow.
Ridiculous speed on the play. He was able to get there in time for that.
Not what you want if you're Norwood right now.
Not at all. Sets up absolutely amazing position on the field for Mariemont.
Yeah, and you can just see the coaching staff on Mariemont is just fired up.
They're fired up. Norwood not looking too big.
Not seeing a whole lot of movement over there, and I don't blame them. All right, looks like we have a sub coming in.
All right. Mariemont has the ball at the 9-yard line. We have Carson Kiambo and Ryan Krutz in the backfield.
All right.
Hand off to Ryan. And he is stopped short about
5 yards?
4-yard line. He's at the 4.
Oh, he made 4. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Good run, solid, small, but.
You know, Krutz is one of those guys, though. He's not ridiculously tall, but he's built.
Yeah.
He's got that real low center of gravity, and he can just plunge. I mean, this guy, he's not easy to stop.
Can't say you're wrong there. He is a very strong and athletic dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Love to have him on a football team. Got a good heart. Got it all. And it's a fake.
Right.
QB scramble. Carson Kiambo brings it in for a touchdown.
I mean, this is just brutal, folks.
I mean, wow. Not too far into the game here. 2 touchdowns for Mariemont, though. Get in and start it off quick. Quick.
You know, this is not what I would have said was coming, but here we are.
Yeah. We have 14-0. Oh, 13-0. Sorry, don't want to get ahead of myself.
Now Mitch Barr with the kick. And yeah, just too routine.
Through the upright. Kind of what to expect from Mitch Barr there.
You know, guy seems to be really, really consistent when it matters.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen so far. I don't know about you.
Yeah, that's what I've seen from him.
You know, I haven't noticed any ridiculous, 50-yard kicks, but when you need him, he's there. He doesn't miss.
Yeah, I mean, consistency is key.
And that's the name of the game here. You're taking that 10 times over 10, 1 out of 10 ridiculous kicks.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with that.
No.
Now, Norwood here, what are you saying to the guys after you're down 2 touchdowns? It's the first quarter. You're only 6 minutes into the game. What are you telling your guys?
I'm saying, listen, whatever's in your head right now, drop it. I don't even want you to think about it. It's ridiculous. Guys, get your heads back onto the field. Don't even look at the scoreboard. You can't let that get to you. Whatever sport you're playing, it can't be a factor.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the score is. You gotta make plays. You gotta make simple balls. It is what it is.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. I don't care what the score is.
Totally agree.
But if I'm them, I'm saying we gotta break this Mariemont D here. Like, this is ridiculous.
I think they need to just take this momentum and just turn it back.
Here we go.
Got about 10, 11-yard return tackle. Let's see if they're able to do anything on offense. Maybe switch it up, throw deep or something.
I wasn't real impressed at the beginning with the Norwood defense, but who knows what they bring offensively? Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it. All right.
Oh, snap!
Wow.
It's over his head, and
are you kidding me?
Braylon Evans recovers that. Not too sure. The center, I don't know. Something's got in his head. What are we thinking?
I'm thinking we budget for a mental coach. That's what I'm thinking if I'm Norwood. This is...
I don't know, man. This is
not what you want to see. Wow.
It's just not the greatest, but, two-score game.
If you would ask me, how do I not want to start a football game, I would explain pretty much this so far.
This would be the perfect example of how to not start a football game. You really want to be locked in right from the get-go.
You want to be communicative.
Yeah.
Like, these guys, they're not working together. That's what I would say.
And he runs it over. Oh, intercepted by number 21, Hadley Furby.
Wow.
Pass deflected, flag down on the field. Wow.
That's impressive stuff.
Crazy. Pass deflected, and Hadley was there to pick it up. Look at this play. Deflected by number 40, Carson Kiambo.
And Hadley was just able to really run around 3 or 4 guys there, get another extra couple yards. Wow.
But there is a flag down on the field. We'll see who this is on and how this will impact the game.
Yeah, I couldn't predict this right now. Let's see.
Not too sure what the penalty was.
Yeah, Mariemont's got a lot of energy right now.
They have a lot of energy on that bench. I'll give them that. Not too sure what the call was, but...
Yo, but this is exactly what Mariemont's trained for. This is what they put themselves through over that summer in the preseason, and now they're out here and they're saying, look, we did the work. Here we are. We're ready to play.
All that hard work, finally paying off.
Norwood, I'm assuming they followed suit, but they just need to be more communicative. I just think these little things are having such a big impact.
Yeah. Seems like we got a first down for the Warriors. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
Hand off to Owen Dunning.
Couple yards.
3-yard gain.
Yeah.
3 or 4-yard gain. Not too bad. But, those little yards do count because you have 3 downs to get first. So little yards do count.
It's the small, consistent things that I think are going to take Mariemont to that next level to compete with the big dogs.
And wow, there's a big rush from Owen Dunning.
That's huge.
potential first down. Warriors first down.
There
we
it
go.
is. Beautiful, folks.
Right back in the red zone.
Beautiful football. Norwood's really got to step it up here.
Norwood's not pressing back at all. No pressure, no nothing. Just let him go right through. Owen Dunning running through 1, 2.
Wow.
And down at the 1 or 2 yard line.
Owen Dunning says, "How do you like me now?" Running through 4 guys. That's impressive stuff.
Wow. The fact that he was able to, carry all that weight on his back while he's running through the guys is just.
The guy just doesn't stop. Look at him.
Almost had the football come loose.
Gained another 2-3 yards there just by pushing through that extra barrier.
Yeah.
Now, Anders, if you're on Norwood's sidelines right now, what are you telling these guys?
I mean, I'm not too sure what to say. It's just maybe get a reset. Like, I don't know, guys. Like, a lot needs to change, and it needs to happen right now as Mariemont scores yet another touchdown.
This is ridiculous.
Davis Taylor sneaks it in for the 1 yard rushing touchdown. Wow, I mean.
Wow.
20-0. You got to tell the guys.
Listen, Davis
it's
Taylor.
now or never.
Yeah, no. Well, frankly, it's maybe a little past that.
It is the first quarter. I mean, they have a shot. It's just the guys, they got to pick it up.
I'm just talking mentally. I mean, if these guys can't reel it in mentally, it's over.
Yeah.
Because physically, they're right there with us. With Mariemont, I mean.
And Mitch Barr. Extra point is good. He is now 3 for 3.
Impressive stuff from Mitch Barr.
We got Coach Leone out here. He's pretty influential to these guys. Most of these players look up to him, and has a huge impact on the game. So,
guy's kind of a veteran here. He knows his stuff.
Yeah. He's also a math teacher. Have you had him yet?
I have not. I don't take high-level math classes.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do not either.
I do have Mr. Dixon, though.
Yeah. Can say he's a good teacher. Good
Fantastic
math
teacher.
Both had him.
Which actually is a Auburn football alum.
Really?
He is. Absolutely,
really?
Yeah.
That's a new fact. I guess I learned something today.
Yeah. So Mariemont definitely has its football rooted pretty deep in them here. They have a good alum.
Yeah, I mean, great start. I mean, if you want the best start, this is what you want. Mariemont did a good job of executing that plan, and see what Norwood, how they can respond. Paxton, I can hear the student section a little bit. They're getting loud out there.
Yeah, I was actually, funny enough, I was just about to bring that up. Student section seems to be bringing some energy here tonight.
Yeah, they're showing out. Adds the Mariemont. Oh, they bring them down.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
All over that. But,
wow.
Back to the student section. They're showing out tonight.
They're putting a lot of energy into this game. I think a lot of these students are just so excited to be out here, and especially, not that Mariemont had a rough season by any means last year, but to see a win like this and a start like this for them, I think is just huge energy-wise.
As a student, this is exactly what you want to see from your football team.
Oh, absolutely.
This is just perfect. I mean, couldn't be a better Friday.
This is just too routine and too well-coordinated for Norwood to deal with right now.
Yeah. Norwood has to do something now.
And it's got to be big.
Yeah. Momentum is not on their side.
And momentum is huge. No matter what sport you're playing, it's humongous.
Yeah. Rolling over to the left side. First completion.
Wow.
To number 6, Carl Shepard. I mean, that's a solid play. I mean, they got a good 5-yard gain there. I mean, that's the first yards that we're seeing from Norwood today, I believe.
Looks like Mr. Carl Shepard here is in 11th grade, so he's seen the field.
Yeah, I mean, he has some experience.
Absolutely.
Hopefully they can get the ball to him because it seems he's the one making moves.
Yeah, that seemed pretty routine for him.
Snap high and brought down as they attempted to hand it off.
And that was fast, folks.
That was quick. That was quick.
That was a little too fast. Wow.
I mean, the snap, he brought it down, and the players are there. They'll greet him. I mean, you got big guys. I mean, Ryan Kreutz, you've been seeing him all over the field. I mean, he's there for every tackle. You know, he's got the speed.
Ryan Kreutz, he's that Moeller ex-alum, and this guy, I think he brings a little bit of the energy and maybe even athleticism with him, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, St. X and Moeller, both very high schools, very well taught and everything.
I mean, that's essentially a low-level D3, both of those guys.
Yeah.
Really, that's high-level stuff. So whenever we can get one of those players, it's huge, as you can tell.
We got a flag on the play.
Okay.
This one will be on Mariemont. It is now 3rd down and about 5.
Who seems to be the big playmaker for Norwood, Andrews, would you say?
Right now, I haven't got the hint from anyone yet. We got the running back getting clobbered off the snap time after time again. It's just not what you want to see if you're a Norwood fan. Like,
Number 6 looked pretty routine there, but then couldn't execute, so maybe taking back some of my words.
This might be a problem with the O-line. The quarterback has nearly not enough time to get the snap off and get a decent throw off. So this is going to be the struggle for the receivers here at Norwood, is having enough time to even get the ball. I mean, QB has about 2 seconds in the pocket, and then
and that's really what you, if you're Mariemont, that's what you want to do. You want to make everything seem so fast and so out of your hands that this game just slips away.
Yeah, you want that pressure.
And that seems what's going on here.
And we have another flag on the play. Looking about 25-yard punt from Norwood's kicker. We'll see what the flag is. Student section of 21.
I was waiting for the cameras to show them. Wow, these guys are lighting them up.
Yeah, you can really hear them, and we're all the way up in the box.
That's actually all I'm hearing. I mean, look, it's a beautiful night for these guys, and really, for Mariemont student section, this is exactly what they want to see.
I mean, first home game, I believe, for Mariemont, yeah?
Exactly, yeah. This is, and this couldn't have went much better. So.
Great start for
They're excited, yeah.
21-0, and we got timeout here.
The volleyball Warriors host Uvira on Tuesday. Games at 5:30 and 6:30. And travel to Taylor next Tuesday. Go volleyball Warriors.
Norwood's just got to string together a couple plays and find some momentum in this, because it's really looking grim right now.
I feel that they need some type of, trick play, maybe even copy Mariemont with the trick play and get some yards here, because I don't believe they've reached double digits, to be quite honest. I'm not sure.
They have not, I don't think.
In fact, they might be in negatives, because Mariemont has been great with pressure on defense.
Mariemont really hasn't let up. Occasionally you could find Mariemont in the past season. You could see him letting up in places and games and times where it got tight, but not tonight.
Owen Dunning here with a 5-yard gain here. This will be 2nd down.
See how Norwood can combat this here.
You got star receiver Evan List over here. You got any thoughts on him so far?
Evan List, look, the guy is built 6'3".
Oh,
not quite sure on weight. Oh, wow. Okay. Guy's built. He's 6'3", slim, strong dude. Guy moves really well. And so far tonight, it's just been, from what I can see, just routine. I mean, he's not really had to put himself too much on the line here tonight, but he hasn't made any mistakes either.
Let's see if that changes here as false start on Norwood. 2nd and 5. Owen Dunning with a hand. Oh, wow.
He's
First
taken
down for Owen Dunning.
Right about that 36-yard line, 37. Take that back. Let's see what happens here. Oh.
We have pause on the field. Timeout.
Injury timeout.
All right, well, Norwood here down 3 scores with about 4 minutes left to go on the first. Not seeing anything different. Momentum has been very one-sided.
Very one-sided. You don't see many games that are this just cutthroat right now. This is pretty brutal.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say you're wrong there, but it's just Norwood needs to pick it up.
And, you know, I'm not putting Norwood down physically. I mean, they have the strength. They have the ability. It's just lacking mentally, I think.
Apologies. I think there was an injured player on the field just a moment ago. It was number 7 for Norwood.
Looks like Mr. Williams on Norwood. Don't know what exactly happened there.
He seems to be limping it off a little bit, but
I don't know if it was the right leg.
Whoa, deep throw from Davis Kaler.
And he makes it. Are you
Pass
kidding me?
interference. That is crazy.
That is ridiculous.
Crazy what you just watched. Wow. You were caught. It happened.
Folks, that's ridiculous.
It happened.
Who does that?
It happened.
That is incredible.
Crazy catch. Defensive pass interference.
I thought there was no looks on that throw.
Crazy.
Humongous from Mariemont.
Bit underthrown from Davis, but Evans was able to make it up with his strength and size as he was able to get through that defender.
Able to jump right over that defender, Evan. Being so tall and lengthy, the dude can just out-jump these guys. Wow. Evan List, folks.
He's fired up on that field. After a catch like that, it's just astonishing.
Mariemont seems to be bringing every single trick in their bag out against Norwood tonight. It's incredible. This is brutal.
I mean, and it's just success, success, success.
27-0. It shows.
All right, Mitch Barr. 4 for 4 for Mitch Barr. 28-0, Mariemont.
Yeah, Mitch has been on tonight.
0.
Mitch has been on tonight.
I mean, consistency, man. He's got the consistency. He has the key.
He brings what he needs when the needs are met. It's incredible.
Yeah, very well said.
Wow, and you can hear the fans. They're loving him. Yeah, fans are getting into it tonight. Crowd seems to be fully booked, just about.
Fully booked until you walk over towards the Norwood side of things. Doesn't seem to.
I don't have any view over there, but.
Oh, packed out. They got some supporters there.
Well, they are packed out, yeah.
Yeah. Good to see that still supporters here. 28-0.
Mariemont cheer section, bringing some of the energy tonight.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a student section over there on the Norwood side.
Not either.
Not too sure how that's organized.
Maybe that's part of the energy problem. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because by the looks at Mariemont, you couldn't squeeze another person in there if you wanted to. That is filled to the brim.
It is packed out. Hot day. Can't imagine it's hot over there.
It is hot in this box, so I can't imagine what it is down there.
Oh, yeah. Mitch Barr here for the kickoff.
Let's see if the goods are brought. Let's see.
Return from Norwood.
Is made. Wow, okay. Here we
Number
go.
6. Wow, and he's brought down.
Snagged down.
By number 81, Kodiak Rusher.
Kodiak Rusher, another big guy.
I mean, he's tall. He's a tall, big dude. So
Probably standing at 6'1". Not too sure on weight, but he's a big guy.
I mean, it's definitely a scary guy. You don't want to see him running at you.
No. If I'm standing in a dark alley and I see Kodiak Rusher running at me, that is not going to be a good night.
Yeah, not going to be. It's not going to end well, I'll tell you that.
No.
I'll tell you that. But you see Davis and Evan List there on the bench. They're talking it up. You got good chemistry going on between the QB and the receiver.
Here's my thought. Maybe it's Mariemont's team, connection and bonding that's really bringing out some of these tricks tonight. I don't know what it is.
I don't know if you're wrong there. I can't say you're right or wrong.
This is just a...
I can say everything is clicking.
This is a utopia game for Mariemont from what we can see right now.
Yeah.
Top-notch stuff.
Just the kind of consistency you want to see out of your guys. Coming from a coach, you want to see that. And they're doing a very good job in just about every aspect.
I mean, this would be a great night to play like this against, I don't know, an Indian Hill.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Indian Hill going to be a tough, competitive game for Mariemont.
But frankly, this is a great way to start the season for Mariemont so far, at least. This is confidence boosting, I would say. Anders, if you're Mariemont's coach, what are you telling the players?
You ain't got to tell them anything. You don't even got to tell them anything. You got to tell them, hey, keep on doing what you're doing, because they're putting the pedal to the metal. I give them that.
It was more of an issue in the previous years, I think, for Mariemont, but there were a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
Zach Mayer being a common injured player, he was good when he was on, but I'm really hoping that we can keep most of our star players this year healthy, ready to go, because I think Mariemont's brought a great lineup.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
Good mix of talent and overall heart from Mariemont. Norwood looks like it might have the talent, just maybe not the connection.
All right. Well, Norwood's here. Used up 2 timeouts. It is now 2nd and 10. Play action and brought down in the backfield.
Number
for
48.
a loss.
Down for a loss in the backfield.
I think that was by number 13. Brian Kreutz again. I mean, he's there for a tackle. He's everywhere, man. I mean,
Kreutz is not saying no to a tackle. Yeah.
Wasn't Kreutz?
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yep. Kreutz, from what I've been seeing tonight, kind of seeing red. Dude is on it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm seeing that too. Oh, and it's intercepted by number 40, Carson Chiambo, as he brings it back.
Carson Chiambo, another one of those guys, probably standing 5'10", maybe 160 pounds, but
he's a well-built guy.
He's a well-built guy. He's a well-built guy.
Athletic.
But a lot of these guys, not crazy stats, but they're really athletic.
I mean, as you could see on the interception, he was just there. Not the greatest pass from the quarterback.
No.
But, when it's going over two guys, it's just, it's bound to get intercepted. Bound to get intercepted.
He made it happen. That's what matters.
Yeah. Good play, good read.
These guys, they don't need perfection tonight. They're making it happen with what they're given.
Mariemont players appear to be pointing to the scoreboard. Not too sure why.
Don't know if there was a little bit of an altercation on the field. I don't know.
That could be the case. Davis Kaler and Owen Dunning in the backfield. Fake. Rolling out left. To Kodiak. In for the touchdown.
Wow.
Another touchdown for Mariemont.
Of course, Kodiak right behind him. I mean, just a lot of support from Kodiak, really.
Kodiak there with the touchdown. I mean, he dragged that dude right with him. He was on his foot.
He's like, you want to come along for the ride? There we go.
Touchdown.
Bring you right into the end zone. How you doing?
Good work.
Yeah.
Good strength from Kodiak.
Yeah, I think a lot of these guys are stronger than they look, just dragging players around like that.
I mean, Mariemont really showing all the effort here. It is now 34-0. Make that 35-0.
Wow.
Norwood, I mean, you got to tell your guys, I don't know if there's much you can do. I mean, this momentum is severely one-sided. It is just not what you want to see.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know if you want to take this as more of a learning experience if you're Norwood, or you want to try and fight back, but really, I mean, I feel like they have more to learn here than they do to win.
Yeah, I mean, they can definitely learn a lot from these guys. It's just, you know, picking that stuff up now help the offense out a little bit.
And if I'm Norwood, I'm being self-regulating and saying, hey, here are our holes in our game. Here's what we need to patch for our next one. And hopefully they're doing that. I couldn't tell you.
I will tell you what, Norwood definitely has a lot of holes to patch.
Yeah, the sink is, it's going under. It's not good, but who knows what they have here in the third quarter.
All right. Mitchell Barr here for the kickoff.
Big
There he
kick.
is, consistency. Right, it is. Drop.
My goodness.
At the 5, picks it up. Again, 6 on Norwood. He's showing us a little bit of speed.
Yeah.
Seems like the only one who's really able to stand out there for Norwood.
That's Carl Shepard. He seems to be
He's quick.
a little bit well ahead of his team tonight. Kind of seemed to be the only playmaker that I'm noticing. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I mean, he's really the only one with positive yarding now. It's tough to see this team struggle as much as they are right now. But
because look, Norwood, they got heart.
Yeah,
They got a lot of heart.
But the O-lineman here just can't put up a fight with his D-lineman. That's, you know, number 52, Kean Trout, is able to get right through.
Kean Trout, another great player I want to talk about. Look, this guy.
Oh, and he's there.
Wow.
Kean gets a hold of him.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Look,
He's there.
Kean Trout probably standing at around 5'7", maybe 170, 180. But look, the guy is, he's built in a way to where he's low to the ground. He's got all his weight leaning forward. He's such a tough competitor to take down. I mean, really, these guys are just built for the sport, and you don't even know it.
Yeah. I mean, nothing to say but the least, but Norwood's just losing and losing yards. It's just seems like the same story over and over again after each drive.
Yeah, tell me about it. This is brutal.
Pressure, incomplete.
Oh my goodness,
Ryan
folks.
Kreutz there.
Wow.
On the quarterback. Took a big hit.
Yeah, Kreutz is definitely no mercy tonight.
Yeah, Kreutz gets right through. Bam! Just really showing off the athleticism and
Kreutz says,
speed.
what do you think of me now? That is brutal.
The question is, where's the O-lineman?
I don't see him.
I don't see them blocking. Kreutz was able to get right through. It was like, you know, a key into the lock.
Yeah, I don't know.
First pass is incomplete.
Yeah, this is okay.
Attempted to Mr. Smith there.
Number 4 and 8 being subbed in, it looks like.
junior rideout.
And then a Tyson Smith being subbed in. See if they can bring a little bit of communication and maybe energy.
For what they need.
Yeah. Well, frankly, they need more than that, but it is what it is.
Maybe a new punter. Oh, wow, I was so wrong. Apologies, punter on Norwood, but he got a good bounce there. Mariemont at about the 50.
Yeah.
Not a solid return, but
No, not really.
something definitely didn't let it roll.
That's something that Mariemont's got to try and stay true to, is just, I don't care what the score is, you're not going to make stupid plays. You're going to be on it. You're going to be very persistent, and you're going to make plays happen that need to. And I'm not saying that they're not, but I'm just saying that tends to happen when the score gets too distant.
Yeah. I mean, if you're Mariemont right here, I would be trying out new guys, new plays, and really just using this game to boost your momentum and try new things to see what works out on opposing teams. As they hand it off to Owen Dunning.
Looks like Mrs. Hall is getting the student section going. Maybe a TikTok's being filmed. All right.
We'll see that on the Instagram later today.
Maybe not. Anyways, we are getting a sub of 19. That would be Zach Murray coming in.
Zach Murray coming in here. I wonder what he's coming in. Is this him? Oh.
I don't know.
I'll zoom in there.
Points up the middle again. First down.
Brings about 4 seconds left in the first. At the end of the first, 30 Mariemont 35, Norwood 0.
Brutal. All right, we are back.
And first quarter came to an end. We still have a beautiful night. It's getting a little bit cloudier. And Mariemont will begin the ball to start the second quarter. Handoff.
Here we go.
Handoff to number 40, Carson Chiambo.
And does a 360.
To get that first down.
Wow. He made it happen, though.
Good athleticism. Way to hold him from Norwood.
Absolutely.
But just not what you want to see first down after first down. It's just
I tell you what, though, there are certain Norwood players that I'm noticing that just seem to be kind of pushing back. They're like, hey, you know, I don't really care what the score says. I'm going to make you guys work for it.
Yeah, I mean, there's some kids on Norwood that are still putting up a fight.
Wow. Off the field they go for number Evan List.
Got a bit of a rivalry down there.
Maybe some words were exchanged. I'm not quite sure.
Do have a flag on the play here. got a holding on the offense. This will set back Mariemont just a bit. They've got first down and about long to go. Just not, those are the small mistakes that you will see come up in later games for Mariemont.
And they add up.
Yeah, and they really do add up. The yards will set them back big time.
Certainly.
When Dunning able to advance a little bit, get them back to the start to about 2nd and 11. Yeah, and these Norwood guys, they're putting up a fight. They got some strong dudes, I can tell you. They can get through some of the alignment.
No, Norwood's got the bodies. They've got proper athleticism. And not to, shoot at the coaching staff at all, but I just think it's a little bit of connectivity is what they need right now.
Yeah, I mean, a bit of chemistry or a little bit of excitement as Ryan Cruz breaks right through.
And does a somersault. Wow.
And gets a first down and more.
Yeah, no lack of athleticism from these guys, really.
I mean, just well done. Way to get right through. Again, quick, able to bounce off.
Wow. Looks like cheerleaders have joined together. Kind of incredible to see.
They're doing the do it dance.
I don't know if I've ever seen both teams do it together.
Quite a common thing, I gotta say.
Oh.
It happens every Friday. But
well, I'm yet to notice
flag
that.
Down.
Flag is down. Oh,
Carson around the right side.
Number 11 does not seem to be happy on Norwood.
It does appear to get a little bit scuffy between the two, but
I think that's good for him.
You need a little bit of frustration because with that, it brings energy.
Brings energy. It's exactly what Norwood needs. They need to say, hey, screw this guy. I'm going to make this happen. Here we go.
I mean, they're just gassed out. I mean,
oh, my goodness.
They just got to keep the consistency. Like, they have none going for them.
No, not at all. Refs have seemed to be on it tonight.
Yeah, I mean, been a pretty fair game so far. Nothing to complain.
Great ball carrier for the Warriors.
All right.
Beautiful sunset in the background here. See if we can get a glimpse.
I mean, just a good view from the stadium as Mariemont 2nd and 9 here. Owen Dunning. About another flag down. Is that a fumble?
Looks to be.
Could be a fumble on the play. We have a player down.
I think it is. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, no. We have a player down.
Goodness. Who is that?
His hand.
That
Owen
is
Dunning
Owen
down
Dunning.
on the play.
Yeah, number 32. Looks to be something with his hand. Oh, goodness.
You can see it here on the play.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in pain. He is in pain.
Oh, that's just awful.
Hope to see if he's all right.
You don't see that happen very often.
I mean, yeah, you don't see players' hand getting stuck, but, I mean, I guess you got to worry about it nowadays with the new helmets and everything going on.
Absolutely.
But sure hope Owen Dunning here is okay. He does appear to be in some bit of pain.
Yeah, I can't imagine that felt good. Hopefully he's all right. They're checking him out right now. All right, looks like we're about to head into a break. due to this medical injury timeout. Minutes.
Oh, no. And welcome back, guys. After injury, Owen appeared to be okay. Not too sure. His fingers did get stuck in that helmet.
I'm very curious as to what actually happened there. I can't imagine that was good.
Yeah, it didn't look fun at all. I'll tell you that. All right, Norwood here. Second quarter. Fumble. Flags down.
Oh my goodness.
Potential recovered by Mariemont.
Wow.
Flags are down. Rolling on the field is a fumble. Look at the replay here. Yeah, just fumbled it right after a handoff. I think one of the Mariemont players might have got a hand on that.
I believe so. I'm not for sure, but we'll see what the refs decide here in a second.
I think Norwood is. I believe the penalty might have been declined. I'm not 100% sure, but ball's at the 4-yard line. Now, how are you thinking they get out of this? How you reckon?
Who, Norwood?
Yeah, Norwood.
Oh, my goodness.
How they reckon how to get out of this?
Yeah.
Second and long at your own end zone.
You know, I'm going to try and say this is as kind as possible, but, you know, when you're in your own end zone, that's just not that's not a situation you should ever be in.
It's not ideal, but... Oh, I say get the run to number 3.
Okay.
Noah Bowling. Short run, but
it's something.
Brings up third down. 3rd and 9, I believe. It was definitely a solid run. best one we've seen.
A lot of athleticism out here tonight. I mean, just from both sides, I think. We keep bringing that up. It's no tennis match, but it's surely a lot of athleticism.
Yeah. 3rd and 9. The throw is incomplete.
Oh, no.
No flags on the play. 4th down, and you're in your own end zone. It's just not fun. Let's see if they're able to get the ball away. See just how far they can get it away.
Norwood's got to get some pieces put together here and really try and get on this board, get some yards back and do what they can. That's where they're at right now.
Yeah, Norwood needs to get on this board as see what they're able to do. Fake play would be. Oh, no.
Okay.
To Chase Raber in the backfield. He's going to return, running down the right side, and he's taken down at about the 20-yard line.
It's like 19 or 20-yard mark. Actually, pretty good run from him.
I mean, that's pretty ideal. That's a good, solid start. About to be in the red zone, and just about what you want.
That's what I'm talking about, that routine, just consistent. Oh.
Yeah. Solid tackle there by Norwood. Able to bring him down. One man show. First and 10. Handoff. Ryan Kreutz to the right side.
He's taken down
for a short gain. Bringing up about 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
And Mariemont's looking as solid as ever, really.
I mean, yeah, there's really not stopping them right now. Can't really do much as Norwood just can't get things on the ground and rolling.
They really got to try and string some things together. Let's see.
Oh, Norwood with an impressive stop. Flag on the play.
Flag is down. Wow.
I think it was a holding on the offense. Again, there we go. We're seeing
this replay. Yeah.
A good tackle. But there we go, another holding. Could become a problem for Mariemont. Hopefully that doesn't become a problem later in the season.
No, that's early signs of an issue maybe that they need to address. And this is a great game to see that.
Yeah, definitely get it off early. Know what you need to do, what we need to work on.
Work out the kinks before they become a problem.
Yeah.
Which I have full faith that Mr. Leone, Coach Leone, will make happen.
Yeah. Norwood able to put up a little bit of a fight here on defense. Let's see what they're doing on this down.
And we're off.
Handoff to Mr.
Kiambo made a run. Here we
go.
And he's
back maneuvering through. He's through.
Are you kidding me?
To the 10-yard line. Wow.
Very impressive from Mr. Kiambo.
Wow. Just the way he was able to navigate through that crowd. It was something else.
I mean, the guy is sat map. The guy just knows where to go.
Wow.
You can't really teach some of this stuff. That's what I'm talking about, this talent. Especially from Kiambo. Staying low there and just pushing through to the end. That's what Mariemont wants, and that's what's going to bring the rest of the team up.
Solid run from Mr. Kiambo there.
Bring some more energy into the Mariemont side.
Does bring up 3rd down and short. Let's see if they're able to get this first down.
Snap.
Ryan Kreutz.
13,
up
Ryan
the
Kreutz.
middle.
And that would be a touchdown.
For the touchdown. Good job.
For Mr. Kreutz himself.
Is that his second one tonight?
That's the second one, yeah.
Second one. Wow, impressive from Mr. Kreutz there. Really showing off that athleticism that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
so,
just that. I mean, the guy's got grit. I mean, look, I'll give it to him. He's a grindy guy. He makes plays when we need them. Consistency is so important on the field, and I think Kreutz is one of those players that just, and actually I'll throw Kiambo in that boat as well.
Yeah.
Just seems to make plays where they matter most.
Again, consistency again. Mitchell Barr.
I wasn't even talking about kickers, but I mean, throw him right into the bunch. What is that, 5 for 5?
Yeah. That's pretty consistent.
Can't get more sound than that, yeah.
Norwood, all heads down. I just not too sure what to say. They need to keep their head up, otherwise it's just not, the points aren't going to be on the board themselves. Like, they aren't just going to show up.
Yeah, no, they got to put the work in to actually make something happen.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying they're not working, but I don't think they have the direction for that work to do anything for them right now.
Yeah. You got Carson Kiambo there with his third touchdown this season. Impressive from Mr. Kiambo there.
Kiambo's an impressive player. I'll throw Kaler into that list as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got an arm. He threw it up to Evan there, and he got that touchdown. So
student section, we're getting a good look. It's like, yeah, some players with their sleeves all the way off. Wow, they're feeling themselves tonight. Which, hey, I give it to them. It's a great game.
Yeah.
Great night.
Here's we have a new kicker, number 10, Carson Hatch. Will
Carson
now
Hatch
kick it
got
off.
a leg, yeah, he does.
All right, let's see if Paxton's right, if he does have a leg.
That's what I remember.
Boot kick, and he kicked that well to about the 15. A good return.
Wow.
For about 10 yards, as Mariemont players are there swarming him for that tackle.
Yeah, I mean, look, kicking-wise, really, we're not showing any dips. Will Shatiwi was our previous one kicker, and he's out with an ACL tear, so looks like Mariemont's kind of doing what they can kicking-wise, but, I mean, it's 5 for 5, and we've had great kicks all night.
Yeah.
From Hatch and Mr. Barr himself, so.
Definitely solid kickers tonight, able to put the yards on the kickoff. You know, if there's one thing Norwood needs to work on, I'll tell you, it's that offensive line. Not really giving enough time for that quarterback to put his plan into action.
Showing way too many holes on the offensive line for Norwood.
Pass.
Made
Complete.
and taken down.
Wow. I mean, that's a solid check down. You kind of need those. You need those to hit the ground and start running. I mean, you need those short passes.
I think right now they need big momentum. Big momentum. And I'm not saying it's off the table for Norwood.
I mean, yeah, it's only the second quarter.
But they need to find it.
Yeah, they need to find that window of success.
ASAP.
Pass incomplete, deflected.
Oh,
I believe it was Miles Snyder with the deflection there. Let's see what that was. Yeah.
Yep.
Number 17, he was in there. Again, those passes, it's just smart decision making.
Now, if I remember right, number 17, Miles Schneider, big track guy. He can move.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've heard that as well.
Guy's got wheels, apparently. Haven't been able to see him use them tonight, but I think he has them in his bag of tricks if needed be.
And he is taken down by number 66.
Ethan Martz, I
Ethan
believe.
Mart with the tackle. What an astonishing play right there. He was able to get all over that. He even brought out the celebration after.
He did. You can tell what it means to him.
Yeah. Good play by the kid. Hopefully he brings that junior leadership to next year's team, which they will need.
I think that's something that Mariemont football in past years has struggled with a little bit, is kind of passing down that almost governance. You know, 1 year, it flies by. So these juniors got to be ready to take over here soon. Let's see.
Return
has been made
by Mr. Raber. Returning down the right side. Out.
Ooh, gives him a shove. Ouch.
At about 35. I mean, you know, Chase has been having a game. He's making those returns worth it. I mean, haven't lost many yards at all. It's only positive.
No, Chase is having a fantastic game.
Yeah.
And he's a big kid. He's, you know, probably standing 6'2", and he's got a little weight behind him, and he just kind of is able to dictate out there a little bit.
Definitely a little bit lengthy. Can use those arms to stand out and get that good reach.
Yeah.
Snap to number 11.
Ooh, and he's taken down.
Could be a loss of yards there. Number 11, David Martinez. I like the jet sweep action. I like the backfield action from Mariemont there. It's definitely a little bit switching up a little bit, trying new things. Good stop by Norwood as well.
Norwood's definitely not fully out of this game. I mean, they're still bringing something to the table, it seems.
Yeah, definitely showing a little bit of pressure on defense as they're able to bring them down just short.
Yeah. Big coaching staff on Mariemont this year. I think that was a necessary investment.
Yeah, I think they're all very into it. It's exactly what you need. Exactly what you need at coaching.
It's not always about skill or pass. It's a lot about passion.
Number 22 brings it in for the touchdown.
Zach Gray with a touchdown.
Wow. Lightning speed you'll see there.
Kid can move. Kid can move.
Wow. Just an astonishing play there.
Oh, and he shushes. Wow.
Wow.
It means business out there.
Yeah, sure he does. 48-0.
Wow.
I mean.
And that extra point is
numbers,
made.
I'll tell you what, numbers do talk. And what that scoreboard is saying.
That scoreboard's speaking a lot louder than words can right now, my friend. That is.
Yeah, you're right on that one.
It's brutal, Anders.
It's just Norwood is just not. It's just not what you want to see. It's just. It's almost 50-0.
Norwood just trying to string together some energy, I think, right now. I think that's what's going to be most beneficial. It's not the lack of plays or talent. It's just the energy. They got to work together out there.
I mean, it's just they're not on the same like wavelength. They're just not there. They're just not there. It's just connections, and it just doesn't appear that they have chemistry between each other.
No.
See if any of that changes. Minute 22 left in the second quarter. Student section. Wow, that kickoff. Good kick.
Fantastic.
Deflected off of Norwood's player. Number 4, Taylor.
Wow.
20 for the tackle.
And he hits a little celebration there.
Beautiful rat tackle from Taylor. Quick to bring him down. Quick to bring him down.
Student section is loving it tonight.
Yeah. I mean, what's there not to love? Everything's going their way.
Yeah, I mean,
Warriors Athletic Department would like to thank all of our sponsors. Added Auto Care in Dunlop's, Maria Ridge at Coleman Shepherd, Delicious Pizza, Josie Mike's, Town Properties, Light Outfitters, 50 West, Tri-State Running, The National Exemplar, Miller Insurance, Max Pizza Pro, Visual Play.
And number 78 with the tackle. Oh no, he's down, he's hurt.
Oh no.
Oh no. Good play.
Oh no, something I think
down.
went very wrong here.
Oh no. Who's that? Number 3 for Norwood.
Noah Bowling.
Noah Bowling. That's their quarterback.
Oh,
or no, that's not their quarterback.
No.
Apologies. Number 19 is their quarterback. I hope their player is okay.
That's... Oh, no. Looks like we're going to head into a medical break. Not looking good for Norwood. All right, medical timeout is ended. Looks to be all right.
Yeah, the Norwood player, he got up, was able to get off the field. That's always a good sign. Hope he is all right. Everything is all right over there.
Hopefully. That's not going to do Norwood any favors tonight, I have a feeling.
Yeah, he's definitely one of their star players. I have seen him out tonight. Able to make some tackles, but definitely going to be a loss for Norwood. Handoff.
And he's down.
Stopped. Right at the line of scrimmage.
Impressive stuff from Mariemont.
Good stop for Mariemont on the defensive side. Take a look at number 78 there. He definitely a bigger guy. As Mariemont's definitely one of Mariemont's bigger guys there.
Hopefully we can put him to use.
Yeah. I feel like it would be perfect for.
Oh, and Mariemont is loving it right now.
Halftime.
This is fantastic.
Wow.
A lot of energy tonight. All righty, guys. That'll be a halftime break.
There are a lot of words I would use to describe my daughter. Kind, strong, hilarious. When I think about how much she's experienced in her life, we can't help but be inspired by her every day. So really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the-right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane. Woo! You got this.
Ask you to direct your attention to midfield as we recognize the inductees of the 2026 Doc Kusel Athletic Hall of Fame. Presenting our newest members with their commemorative plaques are Superintendent Stephen Eastep and Principal Dr. Jim Renner, class of 1980. First up, ladies and gentlemen, is Jerry Storch, class of 1946. Jerry started for the Plainville Blue Devils, the predecessors of the Mariemont Warriors in six-man football, basketball, track, and baseball. In baseball, as a sophomore, Jerry led the Mill Creek Valley League in home runs and stolen bases, hitting 300. As a junior, Jerry hit 400, led the team in triples and stolen bases, as the team won the Hamilton County League, the district and state championship. A two-way starter on the six-man football team, Jerry was a two-way starter. The team finished third in Hamilton County. He started for Doc Kusel's basketball team during his junior and senior seasons as a starting guard. The team finished with a 23-5 record. Jerry wrapped his career winning the Hamilton County League meet in the 220 and 880 meters. He was the valedictorian of his class. After graduation, Jerry attended Cincinnati and served in the Army in Japan and Korea. Jerry was a partner in a CPA firm until his retirement to Lake Mary, Florida. Please welcome Jerry Storch into the Doc Kusel Athletic Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Coach Terry Thomas. Terry served as a coach at Mariemont on the varsity, junior varsity, and junior high level over a 33-year period. Terry coached volleyball, soccer, basketball, softball, track and field, and cross country while serving as a health and physical education teacher in the district. Terry coached the 2015 and 2016 girls cross country team to a Cincinnati Hills League championship and a district title while being named CHL Coach of the Year, District Coach of the Year, and the Cincinnati Enquirer's Coach of the Year. The cross-country team would repeat as CHL champs in 2016, and Terry was again named Coach of the Year. Marion Valentine and Tommy Kaufman would reach the state finals in 2016. In track and field, Terry coached the 2015 girls to a CHL and district championship, and Charlie Jordan and Marion Valentine would reach the state finals twice. Terry returned to the hardwood as an assistant for the girls basketball Warriors. Then the team won a district title in 2002 and were sectional champs in 2001 and 2005. Please welcome Coach Terry Thomas to the Doc Kusel Hall of Fame. Coach Steve Peterson brought the sport of lacrosse to Terrace Park in the late 1990s with the help of a few friends, and after working to build the Terrace Park Bulldogs into a large and successful youth program, we worked to bring the sport to Mariemont High School in 2003. Coach P took over the reins of the program in 2011 and led the Warriors, most of whom he had coached in the Bulldog program, to 203 wins against 80 defeats. Under his leadership, the Warriors won the small school division of the Ohio High School Lacrosse Association in 2007, 2013, 2014, and in 2017. The Warriors captured the first boys lacrosse title, sponsored by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. The Warriors added their fifth and latest title in 2021. Coach Bean has served the sport and the school district in many ways, including leadership roles in the Southern Ohio Lacrosse Coaches Association, the U.S. Lacrosse Southern Ohio Chapter, the Mariemont Athletic Boosters, and the Terrace Park Recreation Association. Steve was elected to the Ohio High School Lacrosse Hall of Fame in 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Coach Peterson to the Kusel Hall of Fame. Ian Mikesell, class of 2019. He ran cross-country and track and played lacrosse in his 4 years at Mariemont, but it was in the pool that he would excel and make his mark on Ohio. Ian was a 16-time state qualifier in swimming, the most a swimmer could qualify, and was a runner-up in the 2018 and 19 100-meter breaststroke, 2019 200-meter individual medley, and a member of the 2019 Boys State Lacrosse D2 runner-up. Ian was the Warriors' most valuable swimmer all 4 years, and he graduated as the school record holder in the 100-meter breaststroke, 200 individual medley, 50 free, 200 medley relay, and a 200 free relay. Ian was a NISCA All-American in the 100 breaststroke and a USA Swimming Academic All-American. Ian competed for the Ohio State University for 4 years, earning the Iron Buckeye Award. Ian dropped time every season of his college career, and he received the Skilkin Award, given to the athlete that embodies the spirit of putting the team before themselves. Ian graduated with a Bachelor of Science and a Master's degree in Mechanical Engineering, with a focus on lithium-ion batteries and hybrid systems. Ian currently lives in Orange County, California, working for Amberwood Industries as an industrial engineer. His hobbies include cooking great food, hiking, camping, and spending time with friends and family. Staying connected to the water, Ian recently earned his free diving certification and is enjoying spearfishing. Please welcome Ian Mikesell into the Kusel Athletic Hall of Fame. Maya Jordulo, class of 2021, was an impact player from the start of her freshman season for Mike Hayes' Women's Soccer Warriors. After earning a starting spot as a freshman, Maya was selected first team CHL, first team Southwest Ohio, and first team All-City by the Inquirer. The recognition continued to follow Maya as a junior, as she was once again first team CHL, first team Southwest Ohio, first team All-City Inquirer, and added first team Ohio and USCAA All-American Central Region recognition as the Warriors advanced to the regional finals. As the Warriors added their best record in school history, Maya repeated on her awards from the previous season and added the titles CHL Player of the Year, Cincinnati Division III Player of the Year, and two-time All-American. Maya continued her soccer career at Tusculum University before transferring to Ashland as a sophomore. At Ashland, Maya won 2 conference championship games and was second team at GMAC. Maya currently lives in Fairfax as she works towards her doctorate in physical therapy at Mount St. Joseph University and is excited to have recently become an aunt. Please welcome Maya Jordulo into the Kusel Athletic Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have one last round of applause for all of our inductees of 2026. Congratulations again to our inductees.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts. before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Love is a lesson that doesn't end. It knows no conditions, so you better buckle in. Love keeps you on your toes. It never stops, only grows. Love isn't easy. It's a commitment, especially when they're being their most resistant. Love is being prepared for the journey ahead. Love doesn't let any concerns go unsaid. Love is finding the right seat so you can take a breath. But remember, love isn't lax. It always double checks. Check that your kids are in the right seat at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Love protects.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Deep left field.
Welcome to another edition of What's Going Down the Dale.
Welcome. You're listening to the Human Resource.
Yeah, well, does he fight?
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our everyday.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our every day.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Come on! Go, Diane! Yeah, keep it going! Yeah! Go, honey!
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane! Woo! You got this!
And welcome back as we are going into the third quarter after that halftime. You know, after that first half, a lot to evaluate.
Yeah, a lot of breakdown.
Yeah. A lot of breakdown.
I think both teams have a lot to break down, personally.
Yeah, honestly, Mariemont, penalties have been a problem. I will say that. Penalties definitely shouldn't be a problem in this type of game. You should be ready. You should be ready for that.
And you really want to try to avoid those, especially just heading into the season. You kind of want to be on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing mostly holdings and offsides so far. Norwood hoping to put back a fight. Hopefully they're able to do something in this second half. They definitely could do that. As number 6 is back out on the field, one of their quicker players.
Number 6 seems to be on it. Yeah.
Carl Shepard, definitely one of their quicker players on Norwood's side. See Mariemont getting ready here.
Who would you say is the equivalent to number 6 on the Mariemont side?
I mean,
if there is one,
there's a couple. I mean, there's a couple of guys that are able to compete. I mean, we saw earlier, Zach Gray, number 22. He was quick, just as quick. I was getting that kind of same vibe from Zach Gray as I was Shepard, Mr. Shepard on Norwood.
They both have similar play styles, is how I would compare it.
Yeah, I'd say they both have quick agility. They both have it. See if Mr. Shepard's able to do something in this second half.
Yeah, he seemed to kind of be leading in making plays and bringing out energy. So we'll see if that follows.
All right. Still getting ready. Clock winding down.
Just kind of redial back in. You know, do you think football is as mental as people kind of say it is?
I mean, it is definitely a mental sport just as well as it is physical. Definitely a physical sport, don't get me wrong, but, you know, when you are, for example, down right now, you just got to keep your head up. You just got to keep your head up. It's a mental game. No matter how much you're down by, you just got to keep your head up and hit that ground and start running. So I would definitely say it's a mental game, but physical is definitely a key, bigger factor.
I thought you were going to answer like that, and that's why I'm just reiterating. I think Norwood's, it's just the mental that needs to be brought in.
Yeah.
Catch is made.
Down the right side. What a tackle by Owen Dunning, bringing him down.
Right at that 25 mark.
25-yard line, yeah.
Tackle on the play, number 32, Owen Dunning. First and 10, Indians.
Coach Leone seemed to be on it tonight, kind of pulling play-by-play here and not really letting anything by.
Yeah. Handoff.
Here we go.
Norwood, as they're pushed back, seem to be in a bit of a scuffle. Able to be brought down and held at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, definitely seemed to be a little bit of a scuffle there.
See if Norwood's able to fight back.
Emotions are high tonight.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some intensity between the two teams. Definitely some tension in the air.
Let's see.
Throw deep, intercepted.
Wow.
Wow, what a leap by David Martinez.
David Martinez with the hop.
Wow. He was able to reach up and grab that. And he knows
Impressive
it.
athleticism.
Confidence. Confidence there. Not a terrible throw. It was on target as David was able to read the catch and intercept the ball.
Yeah, it almost looked as he knew that was coming.
Yeah, I mean, he was able to read it. Once again, not a bad throw. It's just needs a little more power, extra boost behind it.
That's what I mean with this genuine kind of battleground knowledge. Like these guys, it's either you have it or you don't. And obviously you can work on it and build it, but David Martinez just showing a little bit of his overall mental toughness and being able to put two and two together.
Yeah, he was really able to leap up on that play. Oh, it was a QB fake run.
Ooh.
Not too sure what happened on the play, as it is paused. Not too sure. No flag. I guess something wasn't set.
Not. Looks like flag was thrown.
Flag was thrown on the play. Not too sure.
Okay.
Okay. All right. It is 1st and 10 still for the Mariemont Warriors. I believe they have someone new in the backfield, number 7, Max Dorn. Handoff to number 22, Zach Gray.
You know, Dorn, he's got heart.
I mean, he's coming out here as a sophomore, I believe.
Yeah, he grinded a year at JV last year, kind of built his skills mentally and physically, and
able to get some varsity playing time here.
Yeah, it looks like
Hopefully
he has some goods.
Good learning experience for him.
Yeah, he's clearly a clear contributor.
Oh,
wow!
Norwood with a solid tackle, but it seemed to be around the collar. I believe that is a flag.
That's got to be a flag, yeah.
I'm just not sure if that's a legal tackle, as he was really yanked.
That looked more like a throw. Yeah.
I mean, he did get to him, but just not legally. I'll tell you that, just not legally.
Right idea.
I mean, it was a solid tackle, but just not legal.
Yeah. Oh, and the fans are they're getting into it tonight.
Oh, yeah.
We'd love to see it.
It's the type of energy that you want if you're that home team. Run up the middle, I believe kept by Max Dorn. I mean, imagine if you were a sophomore quarterback going in for varsity. How would you feel? I mean, would you be
How
able
would
to?
I feel?
Yeah, would you be able to take in that accountability?
6'3", 150, I don't know how that would feel. That would not be good.
Yeah.
Me as a quarterback, that would be awful. But no, mentally, that's a good question. How do you prepare for that? It's not an easy task.
Yeah, like Paxton was talking earlier, it's definitely some mental game. As he was brought back.
Let's give a little shout out here to Mariemont Athletic Boosters. Coming in with a new post. Yeah, student section is on it tonight. And Norwood's cheerleaders seem to be having a lot of energy too. Maybe that'll
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a
spike
good
something.
job.
Yeah.
keeping their pace.
They're doing what the team
energy.
needs to do and saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. I'm just going to give it what I got.
Yeah. Max escapes the tackle. Oh, and then he's brought down.
Broke out of the first one, though.
Yeah, he got away. He slipped away on the first and brought down on the second. Good tackle by Norwood, able to get there. Good dodge from Max there, but then he's brought down. Good tackle by number 62, Tommy.
All right.
He throws to the left side and it's caught
With the
by
catch.
David Martinez.
Oh, wow.
Out of bounds at about the 20.
Yeah, number 11 on Norwood is not happy.
Not happy, but he was able to bring him out of bounds, stop him short of that touchdown. He was definitely looking for that end zone. It's good that he was able to keep him right where he caught the ball.
Yeah. Pretty solid defense, actually.
Yeah. Good stop, but. Oh, they actually did stop. This is a stop for Norwood.
Anders, what do you think? If you could give Mariemont coaching staff one piece of advice tonight, what would that be to bring into the next game?
I mean, there's definitely some small things that they can work on, but again, small things make the small things add up. I believe penalties, again, I brought that up earlier in the night, could be a key problem. I don't know. What else would you have to say?
Well, I just think, Mariemont can either take this, huge win, whatever, or you can break it down and be like, all right, well, let's take score out of the piece and let's see what we can do and help the future games.
Yeah.
So I like that piece of advice. I think Mariemont can use games just like this and say, all right, well, we got several holes, fouls being one of the big ones, flags, and we got to address that.
Yeah.
Because it's a little stuff. It's the little stuff.
I agree.
Flag is thrown.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
We have another flag on the play as we were just incurring.
I'm really hoping that this is brought up.
This is on Norwood. So we would be incorrect there. Norwood with the false start.
Is it their first of the night, I believe?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, student section still showing out 49-0. And Mariemont's able to make the tackle. Few yards gain. Now, if you're Norwood's offense, what is the number one factor that is for success for them? Like, what do you think?
Well, I think right now, simplification is got to be key. They can't make it too complex. It's got to be simple plays that they're making.
Oh.
And,
We have a... Uh-oh.
Someone down there? All right, it looks like we're going to be heading into a third medical break of the night.
Okay. All right. Turn.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape.
All right, we're back.
All right, we're back, and he's scrambling along the right side.
And into the other players. Yeah, not a great throw.
Sorry, it was out of bounds. It's definitely not a positive, but not a negative either. It wasn't an interception. It was a smart thing to do as you were rolling out outside the pocket.
Right.
But
right.
it is 4th down now. We got to make something happen right here, right now.
I mean, right now it's just a fight to get on the board.
We got 50 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter. Clock winding down still as Norwood is ready to kick. Kick is short, down by number 55 on Norwood at about the 49, I believe. I believe this will be the end of the 3rd quarter.
Pretty flat line 3rd quarter there, not too much movement from either sides. All right, we're gonna head into a 3rd quarter break here.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire.
And just as the 4th quarter begins, Mariemont has the ball.
Friday Night Lights, I love them so much.
What a great, that was amazing tackle by number 6. I believe that's Mr. Shepard.
Yeah.
Again.
Our boy Shepard is putting in the work tonight.
Again, Mr. Shepard there, he's been all around the field. Seen him at receiver, you've seen him at defensive back. It's just, how do you think these guys are able to take in like the offense and defensive plays? Like, don't you think that's a lot to handle, or?
Look, I'm a tennis player. I got one role. That's all I need to worry about. I don't know. I feel like that'd be a lot to change up on the split of a dime, right?
Yeah.
You're going completely new positions and gotta be dialed and know what you're doing at them.
And completely opposite positions, if I might add.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be tough learning all the plays and defenses.
And really fully grasping them and kind of building your own character around each one. Trying to have a style for each one and know yourself. I feel like that'd be really easier said than done.
Yeah. Norwood putting up a bit of a stop here. 3rd down and about 7 to go.
Here we go.
Handoff. Brought back.
Yeah, unsuccessful.
Loss of yards.
Number 9 says, what do you think of that?
Yeah. He didn't want it. He didn't want it by.
Nope.
He didn't want it by the wall.
Nope.
For sophomore, I'd say he's not doing too bad for varsity spotlight.
No, absolutely not.
It's definitely a lot of pressure that it adds being younger and the 3rd string.
Really? I feel like you can play more free when you're, oh my goodness.
Brought down, overthrown by Max Dorn.
Max Dorn, too heavy of an arm.
Yeah, a bit too much power on it.
It's all right, he's still
quite
learning.
there. He's quite upset.
Yeah, not happy with himself.
not happy at all. Just not the down.
Which you can blame them, but Mariemont's been putting themselves together pretty well tonight, so can't be too down on the team. But yeah, not the throw. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I haven't seen this much cooperation out of Mariemont in all 4 years that I've been here.
Really?
Put together in one game, absolutely. Yeah, it's just so solid from them tonight.
Yeah, I really can't agree with you. It's been smooth. It's been just.
It's been really tidy.
Yeah. Just checkbox after checkbox, all clicked off. Long pass, wide open. Number 8.
Oh my God! What?
He drops it, and he was wide open.
Heavens to Betsy, God Almighty. Well,
oh, number 8, Mr. Smith was not able to catch it there. Pass a bit long. Wasn't able to get a hold of it as he tried to one-hand grab that.
Oh no.
Oh, just what do you think is
know
going
what?
through that player's mind?
Well, I'm not going to talk about that. But what I will talk about is the kid's got heart. I'll give it to him. The kid's got heart. He's a fighter.
Yeah.
He's a fighter.
He's
All right?
definitely a bit upset, but Norwood, that's definitely something to work on, though.
Yeah, it's something to work on.
Number 3, running down the right side, long run.
Oh, no. He's down.
About a 15-yard run.
Sorry about that, folks. The background noise.
Yeah. A bit of corruption in the box here. Norwood, 1st and 10, making some movement. I'm seeing a little bit of movement from the offense.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a little bit of an awakening from Norwood.
It's good to see that
A
they
little
can get
late.
something going.
It's a little late.
Yeah, can't say you're wrong there. Rolls around the left side.
My goodness. Well,
overthrown.
At least they're going for it.
At least, I mean, it was a good attempt. Good attempt there.
Yeah.
Just not what you want to see. Quarterback has just got to be on target. It's kind of overthrew him twice now. Over number 8, touchdown. It could have been a touchdown completion there.
Yeah.
But it's just those decisions. You just got to stick to the basic plan.
It's the small stuff that's really adding up here, and it's what's taken Mariemont so far ahead and leaving Norwood so far behind. It's the small things. It really is.
Runs it up the middle for a gain. Mariemont has an injury in the backfield.
Oh,
Number
no.
78.
It's Isaac Coleman.
This is one of the new oh no.
Oh,
he's hurt. He's hurt.
Yeah, kid's hurt. All right, we're gonna head into 4th medical timeout of the night. This kid doesn't look great.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
And folks, we are back. It appears that he is all right. He is walking off the field. Appears to be just fine as the players are getting up. There's a lot to learn today. We definitely learned who the better team was today. and it's definitely something to look at. Because 49 is a lot of points. That is definitely a lot of points.
And 0 isn't many.
Yeah. Oh, and the pass complete. Ripped down by Taylor Twitty. Believe that is a first down for Norwood.
Seeing a little light at the end of the tunnel for him, maybe.
Yeah. You're
Who
seeing
knows?
number 6, Shepard, again, with some more action for Norwood.
Shepard really is kind of set himself apart to be their kind of star player, is what
Yeah.
I'm looking at tonight. I don't know.
Looking at we're looking at the true outlier for Norwood, as he's really able to put up those yards for them and able to get open for a quarterback. Handoff down the right side, tackled. Fumbled, but that was after he was down. Loss of yards for Norwood there. You know, Spears Mariemont here is getting to try in new guys, see how they work in with the varsity defense.
Kind of put him in front of a crowd.
Trying to start out some new stuff. We got a matchup here on this left side here. As he's gonna roll right, throw short.
He dodges,
Weaves.
and he might almost go through there.
Almost for the first down, maybe the first down.
But, you know, I think this gives at least Mariemont a great time to kind of throw in some new players, see how they do, like you were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, let's see if they're able to keep up with Norwood's varsity offense.
I think this is a great experience for a lot of guys. They can bring them out and
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
definitely something they
push
can
their
remember.
limits. Well, then it pushes their limits as well a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Get a little look into the varsity.
Handoff, left side, up to center, and in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Norwood. First points of the night. Wow. Touchdown for number 3, Noah Bowling. You know, he was injured earlier in the night. And
I was going to say, wasn't
able,
he one of the first to go down?
Yeah, he was one of the injured people, but he was able to truck through those guys and get into the end zone.
Yeah, he kind of made a last-minute shove there. Yeah, impressive stuff from number 3.
Definitely hyped up. He's hyped up about that touchdown.
Now, if only this could have happened 3 quarters ago. Just because I think it's energy, and they have it now. They brought it.
Yeah, I definitely like the energy from Norwood. It's just something that we needed much earlier in the game. But definitely like the intensity from them.
Let's see.
Throw up the middle and incomplete.
Yeah. It's just too many of these small errors tonight.
Good defense from Mariemont. They're able to swat away the pass there, able to deflect it. Approaching the 2-minute mark for the fourth quarter.
Current score of 49 Mariemont, 6 Norwood.
Yeah, I mean, this game had the momentum was, in my opinion, very one-sided.
Obviously. I mean,
it's just not the ball game you want to have if you're a Norwood player.
no, and once the ball starts rolling, it's really hard to put a stop to it and kind of regain your ground and mentally as well.
And flashback to when Chase Raber, number 3, at the very beginning of the game, had a beautiful play to start it off. I feel like that hit the boulder and it started rumbling from there. I feel like since that first play, it's definitely been a game changer.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all it really takes is just something to get the ball rolling, something to get these guys, the switch flipped in their heads and saying, all right, we're dialed in, we're putting the energy in, and we're working together. Because really, I mean, you're nothing without the rest of your team. Take number 6 for an example. Dude isn't standout all-star for Norwood, but, kind of lacking that communication with his team, and it's not really doing them much.
Yeah, I can't say you're wrong there. The quarterback and number 6 on Norwood just weren't able to connect early enough, and he just wasn't able to connect with all of his receivers.
Yeah.
I noticed from Davis, Kaler, he was able to connect with everyone. He was able to spread out the ball, make sure each person got their yards.
Davis Kaler, he's a feisty kid.
Yeah.
Not real big, but he's feisty, so I give it to him.
I'll give him. He's got an arm. The arm got to the end zone. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and he seems to hold his own.
Definitely stand his ground.
Yeah, for sure.
Norwood with the kickoff here.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's kicked.
Folks.
Short to number 18.
Wow.
Kodiak. Or not.
Kodiak Rusher with the catch. Yeah, probably not the kick.
I think their attempt was to reflect off one of the Mariemont players and hopefully return the ball. But clearly that did not work out in their favor.
Did not happen.
It was a good attempt. I mean, it was a well kicked ball, but just not there. It's Mariemont, as it's winding down the final minutes, they're gonna knee out the game. Just a beautiful performance from Mariemont overall.
Really, really solid.
Solid, consistent is what you need.
You know, I don't love the knee out of the game.
Yeah.
I say you play it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you can't.
It's a good time to throw in some JV kids or some kids who don't see the light very much. I don't know. I think it's good for them.
Sure, but when the team is up by so much, it just you know.
You know
not
me,
really
Anders.
time.
I'm not worried about the score.
Yeah,
All I'm
you're
worried
right.
about is the energy, the momentum, and the energy.
Yeah, and I feel like the environment tonight was just electric as the student section brought it all night as they were consistent and loud.
I saw even some parents down there hyping up the student section.
Yeah.
I believe, yeah, that was very contributing to the student section's overall energy.
Well done by everyone at this
Mariemont,
game.
very impressive, very well put together team here tonight. You know, not even showing who's better physically, but who can put it together mentally and can really kind of bring it out of their bags of tricks when they need it. So I give Mariemont full credit tonight. Norwood not far behind physically, but I just think they need a little bit more communication and a little bit more teamwork. That's the key here tonight.
Yeah. Well said, well said.
Beautiful game, beautiful nights. 2 fantastic teams.
Best of luck to both of them in the season.